Hi guys, Rui here with yet another video where I try to help you out with the installation of Google mobile services on your Huawei or on your Honor devices. In this video in particular, I'll explain how to downgrade your phone's firmware. But first, let me speak to my Portuguese-speaking followers to explain what the hell is going on and why am I speaking in English. It'll take like 30 seconds. Olá, já deu a perceber que este é mais um daqueles vídeos em que eu falo em inglês. Este só tem um objetivo, fazer o downgrade do sistema operativo dos equipamentos da Huawei e da Honor para depois se lhes instalar os serviços móveis da Google. É um vídeo que eu já fiz em português, portanto, se está interessado nisto, só tem é de clicar aqui assim, ok? Todos os outros podem ir dar uma volta, o canal regressa à normalidade amanhã. So, as I was saying, on this video, I'll explain how to downgrade your Huawei's firmware. I'll be doing it on a P40 Lite, but it's the same on all other phones. And the reason you might need this is because you want to install Google mobile services on your device and it isn't working. And the problem you're probably facing is this one. Every time you try to open the LZ Play app, the purple G icon app, a blue button appears and it shuts down. Well, I've got some good news. I can confirm that downgrading your device's firmware solves that problem. And there are two ways you can go about this. The one that I'll be showing you guys, which is very, very simple, but it demands a USB pen drive or a USB Type-C pen drive. In my case, I'll be using a USB pen drive and an adapter, okay? This turns USB, regular USB, into USB Type-C. The other way is just more complicated. If I see there's a need for that video, maybe I'll post it, but really, I'm not sure I will. Okay, so that was almost everything I wanted to tell you. Right now I'm going over to the phone, but before I do that, I just want to remind you that after doing this upgrade, you have to proceed, well, to this video, where I explain super easily and clearly how to install Google mobile services through a great little app called Google Fire. Maybe, I guess maybe, it was the video you were watching just before you came over to this one. I also want to point out another thing. By doing this, you will lose all of the data you have on your phone. So back up all the important stuff, photos, contacts, etc. Really important. And now, here we go. Okay, here we are, and in front of me is everything we'll need for this to work. USB, regular USB pen drive. There's also an adapter which transforms regular USB into USB Type-C. I'll just attach it. I think it's this way. And for now, I'll just leave it here. And there's, of course, a piece of paper and a pen. And why do we need that? Well, let's start and I'll explain. Let's go into settings. And all the way at the bottom, you'll find About Phone. I want you to tap on it and I want you to pay close attention to model and to build number. So this phone, this actual phone, is a Huawei P40 Lite. And this model thing, this code, is, well, it's common to every P40 Lite in the world. Okay, so every P40 Lite is GNY LX1. Okay, this is the first thing I want you to make notice of. And then there's the build number 10.1.0.248. This is the build number, and this of course doesn't work with with LZ Play, the purple G icon. But what I want you to pay close attention to is actually what follows. C432. You can see that right over there. C432. Now, that's something that I'll explain later. For now, I just want you to look at your model, and if your phone is different from this one, if it's not a P40 Lite, model is something else, okay? And of course, maybe on the build number, you'll see a C432, okay? Maybe, but the important thing right now is to copy that. GNY, in my case, of course, LX1. I want you to copy whatever shows here to a piece of paper, okay? And it might be different from what I'm seeing right now, okay? And then C 4 3 2. Okay, that's it. I want to repeat this because you cannot get this wrong. Please do remember or write down your model, okay? And the letter and the numbers that come after the build number, okay? Between the parentheses. I want you to copy that just to start into a piece of paper. And why do we need that? Well, I'll tell you all about it. But first, let's go into our browser. Tap on it and get ready to type this. bit.ly/, and this is the tricky part, 3L1C, capital B, this is important, 4O, and go. You might remember this. This is, of course, the XDA developers page for Google Fire. I want you to pay close attention to something. There's this number. This is post number 1. We'll keep on going. Post number 2. And, well, we'll keep on going, but right now let me just say something. Let me just go back here and please. So this method, the Google Fire method, was created by the guy that made this post. He's called Bender007. He is the one that made all of this possible. So please do donate. This is a PayPal link. Donate to this guy because he deserves it. And he deserves it because of something else. So, and I'll tell you about it also. Post number 2, continue. Post number 3, do continue, and get all the way to post number 4. All right, right there, number 4. And this, what this is firmware downloads. And what it contains is just, well, links for you to download the firmware of, well, a lot of phones. What he did is actually went to a site called, he tells the story somewhere. I forgot about the name of the site, and it's really not important because he went there. It's Easy Firmware, and he paid, and this is a true story, he paid $17 to get all the firmwares from all Huawei devices. He then put some here for us to download for free. So he paid for you to get something for free. So if you can donate $1 to this guy, and well, if a lot of you could donate, it would be awesome. So here we have a lot of firmwares. It starts with P40 Lite, P45G, and P40 Lite E, P40 Pro Plus, P40 Pro. So there's Y5P, Y7P, MatePad 10.4, MatePad Pro, another P40, but this one is 5G, okay? There's an Honor phone over there and another tablet, M6. So, remember when I said that there was the model number was just about one device? Well, you can see that right here. So, these are all firmwares, these 3, for P40 Lites, and please do notice that the code is right there, GNYLX1, GNYLX1, and it's the same code for these 2, okay? So this one and this one and this one is GNYLX1. And what about that other P40 Lite 5G. It was at the bottom, it's right there. It's totally different, the code, you see? CDY-NX9A. Okay, so each device type has its own model code, okay? So you'll need to download the one that belongs to your device. Hopefully it's here. If it is, well, you're in luck because the method will be easy because it will be this method. If it isn't, well, you'll have to find another way. And let me tell you that Bender 007 explains right here on this method 2 what you should do if you don't have this method, the one that we're doing on this video, available to you. Let's call this method D-download, the one that we're doing, and this other method, let's just call it the weird method because that's what he calls it. All right, so that's it. For some devices, easy firmware. I was trying to find where he calls it weird, but he does call it weird, and it is weird, and we're not going that route. Okay, so we've established that GNY-LX1 is the one dedicated to this phone. You'll have to find, if you have a P40 Pro, I guess it will be ELS-NX9. Okay, so. And then there's this other code, C432. Well, this means that the firmware is global. For me, it's great because I live in Portugal, Europe, and it's these two, actually. They are both C432, as you can see, but this other one isn't. This is C185. So this is for someone else in the world, not for me. You'll have to find a code which is exactly like yours, the one that you wrote down, okay? So not only the model, but under the model, this code, it must be exactly the same if you want to download. If it isn't, if you have a P40 5G and it isn't, well, these are all the same, but if it isn't, if you have one of these, you'll have to download that one, not the C432, but C185, okay? This is really, really important. Otherwise, you can just, well, send your device to the garbage, I guess. I don't know if it still works, but it might not work if you do this the wrong way, okay? So, once that is done, this is really, really easy. So, I know that this is the one that works for me. I guess both work, but this one does, I'm sure, so I'll just download it. And it says it wasn't possible. So we'll try again, just to be sure. And sorry, you cannot download or view this file. Well, what is actually saying is that we have to log in. Okay, that's what I'll do. This is in Portuguese, I'm sorry. You have to type in your Google account in order to download that file. That's because I'll just show you, this is inside a Google Drive, all right? That's just why you'll have to do this. There were just too many people downloading it for, well, free. Of course, you'll download it for free also, but you'll have to log in, and that's what I'll do. I'll add my email here, the password afterwards, and then I'll just download. Oh, and of course, you can use your Play Store account here. It's Google's, so you can use it, all right? You should use it. Okay, and after you've logged in, you'll come back to, well, this part of the installation. Let's just tap on Transfer Now and see what happens. Yes, now I can transfer, okay? Just tap on the blue button, download, and the download will start, okay? It will take a while, so now I want to take the opportunity to make sure I say something which I forgot before, and it's really important. Please do backup everything you have on your phone, because on this method or on the other method I've shown you, the one that Bender007 calls weird, both methods just, well, they just flash your device and your device will be empty. So you lose all your photos, all your contacts and stuff like that. So please do backup before you do this, and well, then you can proceed, all right? This is important about the photos, I guess. So now I'll just warp speed the hell out of this, because it's 3+ gigabytes, and well, I don't have the patience. Okay, and once the download is done, that's when we attach our USB Type-C pen drive or adapter to the phone. Leave it there and go into Files. Later, and tap on Categories. Here, let's go into Internal Storage, Download, Browser, and tap on this file for a second or two. Then tap here at the bottom on More and Extract to Current Directory. Okay. Now tap on it and you'll find this folder. Tap and hold for a few seconds, then tap on Copy here at the bottom. Other location, and choose your USB pen drive. So mine is right there. This is Kingston. Tap on it and tap on Paste. It can take a while, so just be patient. So once that is done, all we have to do is just close everything, go into your phone. So and on your phone, you'll have to type in this asterisk, ash, asterisk, ash, 2846579. Ash, asterisk, ash, and asterisk. Immediately it goes into this project menu. Here you'll have to go into software upgrade, memory card upgrade, even though it's on the pen drive. Are you sure? Tap on OK, because we're sure. And when he comes back, he will start. So the phone automatically goes into update mode. Right now it's verifying the update. It can take a few seconds or minutes, better, and I'll just fast forward this up. And that's it. As you can see, you got a clean, a fresh device. I'll find Portugal. But the device now has an older version of the firmware, and well, from then on you can continue with your Google Fire and Google Mobile Services installation. This is what you needed to proceed. Okay, that's it, but please do understand that the part of the codes and identifying the model and the build of the device is really, really important. Bender007 did a great work there. Just to be sure you do not screw it up. If the firmware you need isn't listed, I'm very sorry about that, but you'll have to find it for yourself. But you cannot use another one. Please use the one you need. Okay, so this is Rui signing off. I hope I helped you out. I suggest you subscribe to this channel. That way you can be notified if there's a new and better method available to install Google Mobile Services. If, of course, there ever is one. Also, please give a thumbs up to this video. Thank you very much. And to send you off, I just want to point you to the right direction. And I mean this video where I explain how to very, very easily install Google Mobile Services on your device, and you can do it right now because you've just downgraded your phone.